Hello guys, we are back. This is Cars at 100. My name is Leo, and live stream today is gonna be about what's coming, and a couple of things I want to mention before I begin this. We have a special guest today. He is my friend. His name is Alex. He owns BMW 325i. So it's a coupe version of the car, and we're gonna ask him a couple of questions today, and hopefully you get your answers in terms of the older classic BMWs. So what has happened since yesterday? We trying to get the new content for you, of course, every day, guys, but expect the 6-month ownership video of Jetta, hi, what's up, to be up soon, either tomorrow or day after tomorrow. Expect that video to be up on the channel Cars at 100 on YouTube. Hello everybody, thanks for the likes, thanks for the love. We love you back, and thanks for the support. Please come see our channel on YouTube, Cars at 100, and we have a very interesting content coming up soon. Hopefully, everything goes through, and we have a couple of connections that we want to get content from. So basically, what has happened? I talked about Porsche Mission E recently on the live stream yesterday, and I think couple of things I wanted to mention about that car. Is gonna be very interesting car, and in terms of horsepower, I think it's gonna be somewhat more of a torquey engine than horsepower itself. It's gonna be very powerful in terms of the acceleration and how this car feels, but it's gonna rival the Tesla. So the biggest thing with this car is how important it is compared with other electric competition that there is on the market right now. But what Tesla really does right now better than everybody else is they were first, and they're gonna be the fathers of all this electric sedans and everything like that. Even though Fisker in the past has done this before, and they were arguably first, or maybe they had the technology first, but still these cars are really one of those cars that really define what the future will be. So Mission E by Porsche is very anticipated and very good engineered car, supposedly gonna be. Hello everybody who's joining in and who's with us today on this live stream. And a couple of things we wanted to mention also in terms of the cars that we have content coming up. We're trying to get the good cars, some interesting cars here, and as you can see here, as Alex is trying to pick in, and this you already know Alex, but Alex, how about you join us, dude? Join us here, and even though we have so his name is Alex, and he is my friend from way back. Say hi to everybody, Alex. Yeah, so he is the one who owns 525i, and so far, what do you like about this car and what you don't like about that car? Couple of things. So what do you think about buying this car? Was it a good choice or a bad choice, owning a BMW?
I think it's a good choice. I like BMW, and I choose the BMW. I find the blue one special for me. I like blue car, and it's not full drive. I know that.
We're gonna post a couple of pictures soon on the channel, so you're gonna look at the car as well. But you like the color so far,
yes,
right?
Yeah, I like it. It's good, fun.
So driving feel 1 to 10. How much would you give that car? He owned in the past Acura TL. What year was that?
2006.
So 2006 Acura TL he owned in the past, and now you own BMW. How would you compare these cars? Which one is better, in your opinion?
Which one is better?
Yeah, for you.
For Acura is like mostly for 4 people, but BMW is mostly for only 2 people. You can sit so much people in the car, but in the back, I'm tall and nobody can sit in the back. I'm saying, for me, I like TL. I like so much, but I like BMW more now. I like it driving. It's good.
So driving feel is
It's
better.
better. Yeah.
So it's rear-wheel drive compared to
Yeah,
Acura's
yeah,
front-wheel drive.
right, yeah.
We have one of our followers asking us also, what do you think of the Ferrari FXX Cayenne? That's the faster version of LaFerrari. What do you think about it? It's pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if you're
We'll
familiar
see.
with it. You know, it's a pretty fast car. I like 458 California Cali. It's probably Italia you're talking about, 458. I like the Cali too. You know what it is? What do you think overall in terms of the Ferraris, Alex? What do you think Ferraris compared to other car companies, BMW, Mercedes-Benz? Of course, Ferrari is probably higher, but what do you think about Ferrari?
Ferrari was an excellent car. Excellent.
Excellent.
Believe
Yeah,
me.
I agree. Yeah, it's expensive too, right?
Yeah.
one of the highest paid cars. Basically, everybody wants to go crazy for it. But do you think McLaren? Because I'm biased, but you know, do you think McLaren is better than Ferrari? What do you think, in your opinion?
My opinion, Ferrari is better.
Ferrari is better. Okay.
I think.
Oh, I think the Ferrari still needs to make a better car than what they have. But in terms of the engineering, I think Ferrari is also good. Yeah. My favorite is Koenigsegg 121. Yeah, definitely Koenigsegg 121 is the benchmark high performance car. Thanks for joining us, Alex. So basically, Koenigsegg 121 is the type of car that you get on the racetrack. It is not really a street type of car, even though it's street legal. It's one of those cars that it is really special hypercar, one of those special hypercars that you get. It is more special than a 918, in my opinion. Much more expensive, much more special, much more interesting car. What do you think of American muscle cars? Very good. From 1 to 10, I rate muscle cars at 9, sometimes even 10. My favorite cars, one of my favorite cars is muscle car, guys. No way McLaren is better. Yeah, I agree, right? McLaren is better, for sure, yeah. Definitely, NSX Tremor 95. McLaren is better, dude. Los, bro, I'm hard with McLaren. Same here, dude. What's your dream car? My dream car is BMW M3. But
It sounds really like
yeah,
it's so affordable, bro.
yeah. So
It's so affordable. Is it really a dream car?
yeah, but you know what it is? My dream car is probably McLaren, a 650S. I really want to see that acceleration. The car is really raw.
Orange.
It is interesting. Yeah, probably orange. Alex says orange is a good color. What's with your background? You guys like the background here? We have a princess, pirate princess over there.
Just for you.
Kind of reminds me of my ex-girlfriend. I don't know why. So yeah, the F40 is one of the greatest cars of all time, though.
Ferrari, yeah.
Yeah, F40 is arguably the best Ferrari there has ever been. It is arguably the best car that has ever been built. What do you think of the new Lambo Aventador? Lambo Aventador is, as you saw in the video that we recently did, and which Alex did a very good job editing. If you saw Matt Lamborghini Aventador SV, that was like pristine. Alex also loved this car. So how much would you give from 1 to 10 to that car, Alex?
Just for the design?
Just for the
10
looks.
out of 10, man.
10 out of
what
10,
else can
right?
you come out with?
Yeah,
The thing is
what
the
else,
background.
right? It's crazy looking. Koenigsegg 121 is my dream car. Same here. But you know, it's like a dream, you know?
It's a different price tag.
Yeah,
man.
different level.
Ferrari, you can still like somehow go and rent it out.
Yeah.
Koenigsegg, I'm not sure.
McLaren F1 greatest supercar ever made. Yes, I agree. That's why I have a huge respect for McLaren. And when they came back with the MP4 12C, they actually came back. So it was like, yes, we are back. You know, if you remember in the movie John Wick, they say I'm back, but yes, I'm back. That's what McLaren is basically, you know, to me. There you go. Even you like McLaren. Good job. Yeah, man, definitely McLaren, hands down, the best right now. Yeah, I saw the Aventador, but the color I would put is ocean blue. Yeah, imagine ocean blue, matte ocean blue, painted, not wrapped. Imagine, right? What do you think about Bugatti Chiron? Bugatti Chiron. What do I think about
Video on
1,500? I have opinion video, Alex Ryan and me, of course, but I want to also mention, please check out Cars at 100 on YouTube. I talked about all the Bugattis in history, so I give a lot of specs, so more, very interesting stuff. But what I think about Bugatti, 1,500 horsepower, quad turbocharged. Which car do you know from factory has 4 turbochargers? When they were building this car, 1 turbocharger was enough, so they put 2. 2 was enough, they put 3. 3 wasn't enough, they put 4. So it's crazy. Hennessy Venom GT, what's your views? Hennessy Venom GT, very raw, Lotus look-alike car that has 1,000 plus horsepower, very aggressive, more raw than Bugatti Veyron, Bugatti Chiron. Koenigsegg 121 is more raw. It's raw feel. You sit lower. You drive fast, really fast in that car. Dude, I asked you that before. Remember? What exactly? I'm sorry. Maybe I skipped a couple of questions there, guys. So, what do you think of the Koenigsegg Regera? Koenigsegg Regera, you know, it's a cool car. 1,600 horsepower, pretty cool. But what it is about it, I think it needs transmission, the proper transmission. The only thing, it's a benchmark 1 gear transmission, kind of you know, some people like it, some people don't. So, you know, in terms of that, you know, we'll see. We'll see how it is when someone really drives it and checks it and test drives it. But I don't know, they're very, very limited cars. The Chiron 2 weeks ago. The Chiron 2 weeks ago. Yeah, go check out on my channel Cars at 100 the video. That's one of the videos that we did for the Bugattis. What about other questions you might have, guys? I think what's interesting right now has to come out from a lot of what's beautiful right now with the competition that car manufacturers have. Porsche, McLaren, Ferrari, BMW, Mercedes-Benz. BMW not really in that category with supercars, but Mercedes does have competitor AMG GTR, which is pretty cool. So hopefully they're gonna come up with something more raw. AMG GTR or something like this, AMG GTR Black Series. Imagine that car having a 650 horsepower competing with other manufacturers. That would be cool. Power to weight ratio was better in a Venom GT. Yes, Venom GT is something that power to weight ratio was the biggest factor with that car. Venom GT, Hennessy Venom GT that's why it was fast. That's why it was really good car, because weight was really low. What do you think of the Rolls-Royce? Rolls-Royce is really good. Shout out to Salamandrin. If you guys know this guy on YouTube, he's the one who owns 2 or 3 cars, Rolls-Royces, and he recently reviewed his cars, and I think there is a lot of following for Rolls-Royces. Me personally, I think that what really defines Rolls-Royce is something that luxury is really intended for this car, and for the purpose of building these high performance, high quality, I'm sorry to correct myself, high quality luxury machines is something that Rolls-Royce has done for many years, and they never go back. The only thing, I think the only gripe is this older version of Rolls-Royces were based on the platform on BMW 7 Series, but right now the brand new Ghost is a brand new platform bespoke from Rolls-Royce, so that's pretty cool. Do you like Maybach? Yeah, Maybach unfortunately is not the one that I like, the one that came out recently. I think that Maybach is a Mercedes-Benz Maybach. The Maybach, when it was by itself, it was pretty cool by itself, because the car was really bespoke. It was a huge, it reminded me of the big Mercedes-Benz on steroids. You know, that was pretty cool. What do you think of Nissan? Nissan is really good because it has GTR, and reliability with Nissan will always stay there. So yeah, definitely. What do you think of the Bentley Bentayga? Bentley Bentayga is the type of car that basically Rolls-Royce is gonna have to compete with, because it's a luxury SUV, the most luxurious SUV there is. Before that position was held by Range Rover, but now it is held by Bentley Bentayga. So competition is on. But the very good car, 600 horsepower, really capable machine. What is favorite luxury car? My favorite luxury car, I would say, would be Mercedes-Benz S-Class, with all the options ticked, with air suspension, the one that glides on the road. That would be one of the best cars that you can buy for the money, as well as for the luxury as well. So yeah, definitely. What's your favorite Porsche? My favorite Porsche would be, to tell you honestly, it's hard to tell which Porsche, but Carrera GT
Spider.
really holds that 918 Spider. Yeah, Alex says 918 Spider. That probably his favorite. But my favorite, I would say, Carrera GT. That really is a raw car and really interesting car at it.
You saw the 50th anniversary.
Yeah, 50th anniversary 911, the one that was included in the video that recently we did from the Connecticut car show. It is pretty good also. A special car. It's gonna sell for a little bit more money than the car actually is right now. GTR 3 is my fave Porsche. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, GTR 3 is really good car. Good choice on the Carrera GT. Yeah, Carrera GT, I think that is one of the best Porsches ever made. How about the Jeep SRT Trackhoe? Oh, Trackhoe, right? But you see, it takes away of the actual idea of 707 horsepower. It's a little bit demeaned. Even though it is the fastest SUV right now on the market, still, it's something that you know that SRT Challenger Hellcat exists and the Demon exists. So this SRT Jeep is not gonna be that popular, perhaps in the beginning, but later on it's gonna rise in price, because not a lot of people gonna have it, and the opinions of it gonna rise to a better quality. So you'll see. It's gonna be popular, but not right now. People don't really understand what the car is. It's pretty cool car. What type of car you hate? What type of car I hate? I hated all front-wheel drive cars. Hated was the huge word that I did really feel like in the past. But I changed my opinion with the Jetta GLI, because front-wheel drive, more accessible car, more useful car in the beginning. So if you want to learn driving feel and to get your first car, front-wheel drive is the way you need to go, and you have to go, because it will teach you the driving dynamics. And then if you want to get a rear-wheel drive, the car will you will know dimensions and how to better control rear-wheel drive. Not fully control, you're gonna have to learn rear-wheel drive as well, but still it will be a good beginning, good stepping stone for the rear-wheel drive or all-wheel drive cars, which you don't really need to learn. It's very safer than front or rear-wheel drive. What do you think? What type of 959 is a classic too? Yeah, 959 is the type of Porsche that sells for a lot of money, and the reason is because it's raw also. Do you think that the Huracan Performante is better than the 720S? In my opinion, yes. No, I'm sorry, I meant no. 720S is better than Performante. The reason being is because overall the car is better. For the raw feel of driving pleasure, Huracan is better Performante. But I think 720S will be faster around the track, and as a benchmark to 0 to 60 and everything else, even though it has a rear-wheel drive, it will be faster than a Huracan Performante. I think so. It is my opinion. Alright, gotta go. See your cars at 100. Yeah, see you, man. Definitely check back with us. So this is what I wanted to talk to you today, guys. So keep on checking our channel, Cars at 100 on YouTube. Subscribe to us if you haven't done this so. And stay tuned for more content on Cars at 100 on the Instagram channel as well. Follow us on the Instagram, follow us on the YouTube channel, subscribe to us, and I'll see you next time. What do you think about Lambo Centenario? That's what I understood. Centenario is the type of car that had to be very special, because 100 years of Lamborghini, it had to be a special car. So Centenario is a really good type of car. So it means that it's gonna be a benchmark. It is really high performance car, and one of the best Lamborghinis ever made.
How many are there? How many are there?
25 roadsters
Only.
and 25 coupes.
50 altogether.
50 altogether,
Can you-
but different cars. Roadster, no roof, you can take off roof, and the coupe, which has the body, fully carbon fiber body. So, yeah. Okay, guys, see you next time, and stay subscribed to our YouTube channel. Stay following up on us on Instagram. See you next time. Good chatting with you guys.
Take care.
Take care.